An excellent tool for learning to use Zenmap is its graphical interface counterpart, Zenmap. This can also be a very helpful tool in performing more visual analysis of the target network. But unlike Kali's predecessor Backtrack, Zenmap does not come preloaded into the Kali environment. However, because Zenmap is available in the repository, the install is very easy to perform. Just enter the command apt-get install Zenmap. Once the installation is completed, you can now open Zenmap at any time by just entering the command Zenmap into your shell. You can enter any Nmap command in the command bar at the top of the screen. The Nmap output tab shows the same output that you would get from Nmap command line. But upon completion, it organizes the discovered hosts on the left side of the screen. If you click the drop-down on the profile from the top right of the screen, you can see a number of pre-configured scan options that you can use in Zenmap. In this case, instead of performing the basic TCP port scan, we'll perform an intent scan on the same hosts. Unlike the basic port scan, the intent scan makes more of an effort to fingerprint the operating systems. Notice how the graphical representations for these systems changed on the left side of the screen. You can click any host on the left side of the screen to see the services on that particular system. You can also organize this data by service and see each system that has a particular service available. If you click the Topology tab at the top of the screen, you will see a visual representation of the network topology. You can also click any host in the topology and make the view relative to that host's location in the network. This also indicates what hosts may have filtered ports by the use of a lock icon. You can click the Host Details tab to see information on any individual discovered host. You can also see a history of your scans by selecting the Scans tab. You can also create new profiles by going up to Profile at the top and then selecting New Profile or Command. In this case, we'll go ahead and create a Stealth Scan profile. And as you configure the options in here, it'll automatically generate the command to perform the Nmap scan. We'll start by entering our targets. In this case, we'll just perform a scan on one host. And we'll use a timing template of Sneaky. And since we're performing a stealth scan, we don't want to ping prior to performing the scan. And then we'll select a few given ports. Notice how at the top it's generating the command as we type in this information. So we'll scan port 80, 21, and 23. And then we'll use decoys. And we'll use 5 random addresses. And then fragment the packets so that it's not detected by any kind of intrusion detection system, and then we'll save the changes. And then select the scan now up at the top at Profile and click Scan. And because this is a stealth scan, it'll take a little bit longer than a normal TCP scan to run, but in the end it'll output the same results that you would get from a regular Nmap scan. So that's some basic uses of the graphic user interface Zenmap.